Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodio. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a pretty awesome story arc called American Son. It takes place during the Dark Reign era of the Marvel Universe, where Spider-Man has to deal with Norman Osborn, his Dark Avengers. We're going to cover issues 295 to 297, and I really love the Green Goblin. I love Norman Osborn, one of my fantastic and the best subscriber on this channel. Like he expressed that he felt like when Norman Osborn came back, he was more like a Lex Luthor type of character. And I think he's 100% correct. Like he seemed not to be too happy with that, but I do. I like that Norman Osborn became like a greater villain to the rest of the Marvel Universe. He's crazy evil. Like he's one of the most evil guys out there in the Marvel Universe. That he's changed. He went from the Green Goblin to the Iron Patriot, then to the Adaptoid, then he became the Red Goblin. I like also that he's like trying to find new ways to get powers and one up any of his antagonists at the moment. So like he's a very dangerous character, especially obviously for Spider-Man, especially Spider-Man's relationship with his son Harry Osborn. Always loved Harry Osborn because he's the typical. I have a friend like this. He's the fuck up that he never can get his act together. He's very good-hearted. He's always searching for validation from his father. He wants to do the right thing, but he seems to screw up. And I have like not only one. I know a couple of guys like this from my childhood that we're still friends. So Harry's talking to Peter. He's sort of dealing with the fact that now his dad is he's the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's the head of the Avengers too. He has his own Avengers lineup. What happens in this first issue actually is that Norman Osborn offers his son a job with him at the Avengers Tower. He's going to become the new public relations for his Dark Avengers. Obviously, Peter doesn't want anything to do with that. He doesn't want Harry to get involved with this. He's really pissed off. Here's one of the really messed up things. So this character called Menace, she morphs back into her human form. She used to be Harry's girlfriend. So she's his ex-girlfriend. She comes. I can't remember her name for the life of me. And she was an interesting character. It's like one of the few good things that came out from Brand New Day. She tells Harry that she's pregnant and he's the father. Now, this is the really messed up part and where we really dive into how fucked up, sorry for the language, Norman Osborn is. Because what we discover, spoilers, further down in this story arc, is that Norman Osborn knocked her up. So basically, he was screwing around with his son's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend because this was very recent. He wasted no time. And Norman Osborn is actually going to use this as leverage on Harry to make him join him as the public relations. So Spider-Man goes, confronts Norman, is like, you piece of shit. Why? Just get out of Harry's life. He wants to get his act together. He wants to do something. Just leave him alone. And Peter's like crazy angry. He's super violent. Like you normally don't see Peter like this, but when friends or family are affected, he does get into this. Norman Osborn stops the fight and tells him Harry took the job. He wants to work with me. Peter Parker goes away really angry. Again, this is a really good story. If you haven't read American Son, go out and read it. It's a lot of fun. It's, at least for me, reading this, I remember the first time, and now I read it earlier today. It's like, no, Harry, don't do it. Why? You know your dad's evil. So now we're back. Dogs start barking. I had to let her outside. So Harry joins the Dark Avengers. He's going to be the public relations. The Black Spider-Man that you see here is actually Venom, the Mac-Garging Venom. He actually took a serum to have the Venom part of his persona more under control. So he's actually posing as Spider-Man. Like, if you haven't read Dark Avengers, it's really worth the read. They're fantastic. There's some really good stories in that run, and the art is freaking solid as hell. So Spidey's going to try to infiltrate the Dark Avengers, and what he does is he captures and kidnaps Venom, And Reed Richards actually makes a black costume that sort of imitates a Venom. So he's going to pose as Venom in the Dark Avengers. He gets into Avengers Tower. Discovers that Norman Osborn's doing all types of messed up experiments. He's actually creating this new super suit because he's the Iron Patriot. He needs a Captain American stand because Iron Patriot would be the Iron Man stand-in. He needs the Captain America stand-in, so he's sort of like making the fusion of the Goblin formula and the superhero serum. So here's that armor. So Spider-Man is posing as Venom, and actually his cover is blown because Dakin obviously realizes he's not Matt Gargan. We get a brief battle between Dakin and Spider-Man. I love to hate Dakin. I find him to be such an unlikable character. So to see him get his ass handed to him by Spider-Man is a lot of fun. So Spidey gets caught by Norman Osborn. Here's a really brutal moment. He gets shot by Bullseye, who's posing as Hawkeye on both legs. It's so brutal. And he gets captured by Norman Osborn. And we're going to finish this in another video. But this story arc, again, it's a lot of fun. We get to see Norman Osborn at his evilest. So see you guys next time. Bye.